Before you press play, take a beat because the first glimpse of Michelle's companion is the kind of reveal that makes you forget to blink. Michelle, the award-winning TV host famed for razor-clean interviews and effortless live tour poise, has always kept her private life under lock and key. That changed this week. Photographers finally caught her hand in hand with someone who's been quietly by her side for months. Neither a familiar co-host, nor a producer, nor an old friend. And the final detail about their connection is what has everyone talking so. Don't skip the ending. It started outside a tucked-away Notting Hill bistro last weekend. Under a soft, drizzly sky, Michelle stepped from beneath a small umbrella, caramel hair tucked neatly beneath the collar of a tailored trench. Beside her, tall, broad-shouldered and calm as a sunrise, a man whose smile read as unforced confidence. No handlers hovering, no choreographed exit, just Michelle, understated and luminous, and this quietly compelling presence at her side. Insiders identify him as Daniel Price, a digital entrepreneur and former humanitarian whose climate tech startup is expanding access to solar power in remote communities. For a host whose off-camera advocacy has long centered on global education, the alignment doesn't feel accidental. It feels inevitable. The internet did what it does best the moment the image hit timelines. Is that him? She's glowing, mystery man. Finally. Comments poured in praising her choice. Someone who seems to do the work rather than chase the spotlight. Focused on impact over optics. In a way, the reaction mirrored what viewers already cherish about Michelle: her empathy, her focus on human stories, and her refusal to perform when authenticity will do. Minutes later, came the second photo. Michelle and Daniel drifting down Portobello Road, heads tilted together over a row of books. Michelle laughs, tucking a loose strand behind her ear, while Daniel thumbs a vintage vinyl pressing from a legendary protest singer. No staged banter here, no PR choreography, just a pair comparing favorite songs, swapping odd little obsessions, sketching the blueprint of a relationship built on shared curiosities, according to sources. The two met 8 months ago on a sustainable development panel. Michelle moderated. Daniel spoke about his solar village, pilots in parts of Africa and South Asia. One post-event green room conversation became a longer exchange. Then a follow-up coffee. Then a string of Saturday afternoons that morphed into Sundays spent cooking in Daniel's East London flat. No audience, no lights, just a simmering pot and overlapping playlists. As the months unfurled, the partnership deepened. At Daniel's HQ, Michelle toured test sites and asked the engineers the questions. She's famous, foreclear, sharp, humane. At gala nights honoring humanitarian work, Daniel stood at the edge of the room, giving a quick squeeze to Michelle's shoulder between long speeches, applauding when she deflected praise toward her guests and crews. Friends say they complement each other. His meticulous planning softens her spontaneity into intention. Her public warmth draws his behind-the-scenes humility into view. A third photo captured them at a canal-side cafe, one mug of tea, one perfect cappuccino, a folded newspaper between them. Michelle's pen circles a headline. Daniel's laptop shows a field dashboard tracking sunlight hours in 3 countries. The image feels like a thesis. Partnerships aren't just romance. They're resource sharing, idea braiding, and the daily discipline of showing up for one another's mission. If you want more behind the scenes, glimpses of the people who shape the stories we watch, tap like and subscribe. Hit the bell so you don't miss the next chapter in this unfolding. Partnership Plus, our continuing series on changemakers pairing heart with action. Thanks for watching, and here's to collaborations that don't just trend, they move the needle.